We're going to take a look at what's happening, the very latest with this incoming winter storm, and this could be a pretty impressive one. Let's take a look right now at what we were looking at. So, bottom line is, we're in the break in action, but there is action already happening in our area right now. We've got a lot of clouds that are streaming out in. We're going to take a live look out as the cameras get on in a bit. We've got a satellite view, and you can see the satellite is showing us a really interesting situation. What's going on is this area, this is where Bakersfield is right now. This is LA, San Diego, Bakersfield, San Francisco. So we're getting what we call cloud streets. Cloud streets are these north to south oriented cloud bands. And that's because there's so much wind energy coming in, hitting the mountains after the coast, that the air goes up and down, up and down. And when the air goes up, it condenses to form the clouds. Down, it dries out. So we've got a lot of wind that is crossing the mountain ranges, and we've got a lot of clouds that are coming through and beyond those mountains too. So here's Bakersfield. We just had a light rain shower just to the north and east of town. We're now in a break. This is the 5, but there's more action currently moving into the area, crossing the coastal range in towards the valley as we speak. That will be the forecast focus tonight. LA has got some showers and potential thunderstorms approaching from Ventura into Santa Barbara. That is going to be part and parcel of the weather picture. We've got winds that are increasing. If you're watching us from the west part of the South Valley, those gusts are intensifying right now, not out of the southeast like they typically do, but now out of the south and west, gusting 30 to 40 to 50 to 56-mile-an-hour territory. So there is some intense wind, and we saw the wind on the satellite. That's why the clouds are looking the way they do. Temperatures, everybody wants to know, when is it going to snow? Tehachapi right now, it's 45 degrees. Your dew point is in the blue at 30. That is telling us the temperature can potentially descend down to the blue. The lower the dew point, the better possibilities of snow for you. So that is basically what you want to see. If you want to see snow, and I think you've got a good shot at it later tonight, I think into tomorrow, up into the Fraser Park area, you've had a lot of snow uphill from you and down to about 5,000 feet or so. Currently 36 degrees, dew point at 32. Lebec, about 41. On the freeway, about 46, but that's not going to be lasting long. Those numbers are going to start going down, I think, tonight. Pinion Hills, Pine Mountain Club, down to 31 at the mountaintop, 37, a little bit lower, about 1,000 feet less. So we've got this chilly air, but it's going to get a whole lot colder out there as we're going to take a step back and see the storm system is currently spinning over the northeast Pacific. Look at this view. So the way the clouds are shaped tells us a lot about the characteristic of the atmosphere. A lot of freckles and speckles. This is really cold air. The air is rushing in from the north to the south off of the Yukon. The Yukon is between Canada and Alaska. This is a corridor of cold that is coming through, hitting the ocean. The Pacific is not very warm compared to the air that's above it. It's warmer than the air. Therefore, the air is becoming unstable, and that is forming thunderstorms. And here we go, lightning strikes. Right now, this is a live view. Currently, we're seeing lightning that is striking the ground or the ocean, depending on where you are, coming from Cambria northeast toward the coastal range. Bakersfield, nothing yet, but that could change tonight. There could be more lightning strikes moving east and southeast bound as that cold air trajectory is going to be moving into town. So we've got the storminess, we've got the cold. Now let's take a look at what the potential is as far as the snow and what we might look at from here. So this is a look at the latest high resolution rapid refresh model. This is updated every hour. So we see this. There's a lot of computer models we look at. Some of them are on to something, sometimes others miss it altogether. This is a good tool in the sense that it updates every hour. I haven't seen this latest run, so we're going to take a look at it. We're about 2 minutes away from news time. So it's just coming out now. Let's take a look at the next 18 hours. So here we go. I'm going to stop it at about 4 UTC. That's about 8 p.m. tonight. Looks like the rain will start pushing on towards Bakersfield from the west and north at about that time. The blue is forecasted snow. Let's take it out a couple more hours. And there you go, about 10 p.m. tonight. It looks like it'll be solid light to moderate rain across the South Valley. Fraser Park, Lebec, it will start to get potentially wet and then ultimately white as we head into the night. So look at that. By 11 o'clock to midnight, there's a heavy duty line. You can call this an Arctic front. This Arctic front is pushing on from the Yukon. It's meeting the Pacific air from the west and south. This is the focal point, Ventura to Mojave to Edwards to Ridgecrest. through Fraser Park and Lebec. This is going to be about midnight. So midnight is when we might start to see some pretty heavy duty snow start to hit our local mountains, and that swings through into the LA area over the wee hours of Wednesday morning. Uh, this is the point when there's going to be a lot of snow showers hitting our mountains from the north and west by about 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. to 6 in the morning. And according to this latest run, we may have some showers off and on throughout the early to mid morning hours. By then, most of the snow will have already fallen. The Grapevine could have snow on it by the rush hour on your Wednesday morning. Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're asking for a mic check. Got it. At the Highway 58 through the Tehachapi Pass is going to be potentially tricky. So we're a few seconds from show. Stay with us. We're going to start. And you're going to see the latest update as we deliver it here.
Thanks for joining us this evening. I'm Rochelle Murcia. Michael is off tonight. First here at 5, we are continuing to track a series of winter storms impacting Kern County throughout this week. The storm bringing heavy rain, more strong winds, and snow to our mountain communities. Today is the second day of this storm system, and this is not the end, with more rain and snow expected to hit most of our county. Officials tell us to brace for even more wet weather, slippery roads, and power outages over the next couple of days. We have team coverage for you tonight. Eyewitness News reporter Jake Schreiner is monitoring travel conditions at the Grapevine. But first, let's go ahead and bring in Chief Meteorologist Ilya Neyman from the Weather Center, who's been tracking this winter storm. And Ilya, what can we expect in the coming days?
Good evening, Rochelle. Hi to you at home. Yes, we're watching the situation right now. You can't really call it the calm before the storm because we've had a storm already. We've had a break, and now we've got more action lined up. Let's take a look at the radar right now. North and east of town, we've had some light rain occurring on this Tuesday afternoon. A break briefly, and then more action is underway. Look at this view overlooking the 99, and we are looking at traffic currently flowing fine. The sun is up on the southwest side of the screen, but the clouds are coming in, and there will be a lot more in store. Temperatures right now 57 degrees out that door in town, and the wind is picking up southwest 13, gusting even stronger towards our west. Look at these alerts, advisories, watches, and warnings. We've got a wind advisory, we've got a winter storm warning, we've got a flood watch towards south, and all sorts of colors, including a high wind warning over the parts of the Antelope Valley as well. The winds are ripping across the western side of the South Valley, gusting 30 to 40 to 50 miles an hour along the 5, and just to the west side hills, 53. Las Vegas around the KRV. Look at this, 20 to 30 mile an hour territory. The AB as well, 20, 30. Lancaster currently 40. Ridgecrest at 44. Temperatures are 57 degrees in Bakersfield. Ridgecrest at 49. It's even chillier up in the mountains. Compared to yesterday, warm up briefly over the desert, cool down on the South Valley, but look at what's happening and what's heading our way. An Arctic front slicing into the state from the north. Yukon here. Here, it's about to get there. We'll have more details of your weather. Rochelle, back to you for now.
All right, Ilya, thank you. And here's a look at the road closures around the county right now. The California Highway Patrol reports the Lockwood Valley and
Stay tuned. Stay tuned at the very latest. We're going to track this for you